As a nation, we're hooked on our fortnight in the sun. But many of us spend our whole holiday locked in comfort and security behind the hotel walls. Each week, we'll follow a group of sun-seeking Brits who've signed up for a free holiday.
Can we have some rosé champagne, please?
But have no idea what's in store for them.
Oh, that's fantastic. Look at that.
They presume they'll be staying in the cocoon of their cosy hotel.
There's somebody waiting for you in the lobby.
But in reality, their holiday's about to be hijacked by a local family.
Hello.
I'd like you to spend the rest of the week with me.
Oh, my God.
This is the restaurant. Perfect.
No perfect.
No perfect.
The locals want to show them life beyond the resorts.
I'm genuinely absolutely horrified.
Unbelievable, quite shocking.
And their country's hidden delights.
Oh my God, that's worth everything to see those.
To motivate all of us to abandon our beach balls and discover the real country.
It's just amazing.
And it's a total world away from what we're used to.
This week, sun-seeking Brooks family, Mum Tracy, and kids Morgan, Joe and Ollie are in the Masai Mara in Kenya.
My biggest fear is being eaten by a lion.
This is very uncomfortable and very heavy.
I don't care who I'm with or what I'm doing. I do not want to smell bad. Oh, my God.
Jewellery shop owner 49-year-old Tracy from Essex and her 3 children, 25-year-old Morgan, 22-year-old Joe and 17-year-old Ollie, love to holiday in 5-star luxury.
The last hotel I went to was 5-star and I milked the room service, so I felt a little bit like a celebrity.
The family have travelled to exotic locations around the world, but when they're on foreign soil, they hardly ever venture further than their hotel pool.
When I go away, usually, I just tend to stay in the hotel and stick to what we know and stick with my friends.
The Brooks family are on holiday yet again, but this time with a twist. In less than 24 hours, their perfect relaxing holiday will be turned on its head.
Thank you very much.
They've signed up for a trip of a lifetime, but have no idea what's in store for them. Our tourists are in the Masai Mara, a national park in the southwest of Kenya in East Africa. With a flight time of 8.5 hours from the UK and only a 2-hour time difference, it's got it all and is world-renowned for its legendary safaris. The park covers 1,500 square kilometres and because of its incredible wildlife attracts 350,000 visitors each year. Safaris can cost from £100 a day to £2,000 with luxuries like swimming pools and sumptuous dinners all included. But with all this 5-star service, is it still possible to experience the real Kenya?
Good morning, welcome to Botalakam.
The family have agreed to take a free holiday.
Follow me.
They know it will start in luxury, but have no idea what the rest of the week has in store for them. For one night only, the Brooks family have been booked into 5-star Bataleur Safari Lodge, a celebrity haunt and one of the most prestigious tented camps in the world.
A glass of champagne for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well,
It's amazing.
thank you. I have Joe, who will be your butler, and Mina will be looking after your tent.
Hello.
One more thing to remember, the drinks are all inclusive.
That's incredible.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. This is lovely. Look, this is Egyptian cotton sheets, my favourite. And it's so lovely and clean.
Ollie, do you want to go get us a drink? Oh no, they bring it for us.
I feel like a pharaoh. The only thing missing is like the fan.
Is this what it's going to be like the whole time? Then we're just going to click our fingers and then along comes a beer.
It's not just on holiday that the boys click their fingers.
The boys are Mummy's boys. They still live at home. She still does everything for them.
I probably do more for my boys than I should at home.
I'm a bit of a Mummy's boy.
Only a bit. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nice.
But the Brits should make the most of being pampered as their luxurious holiday is about to end.
afternoon. I have a message for you. There's someone who is waiting for you at the lounge. If, please, if you can come with me.
Okay. Sounds interesting. Are you expecting someone? Oh, well, best not think about it too much. Give me a headache.
Ben, the head of the local Maasai tribe, and his family are hijacking the Brits' relaxing holiday to show them the real Kenya.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hiya, nice to meet you. I'm Morgan. Hello, Ben.
I missed you. Nice to meet you.
This is my family, and I'd like to welcome you to my home, please. And right from here now, I'd like you to go and pack your bags, and then we go to our home.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's a surprise.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, God.
For the rest of the week, the Brooks family will be living and working with some of the last nomadic tribal people on Earth, the Maasai. 36-year-old Ben Ramet lives with his wife, 28-year-old Nasirian, and their 3 children in Nkareri village in the Masai Mara. He wants to teach the Brits that there is life outside the lodge and show them how tourism has affected the Maasai way of life.
I would like to tell tourists to visit Maasai villages in Kenya. Lodges, really, they are modernized, and villages are pure local Kenyans.
It's not every day Maasai warriors turn up on the Brooks' doorstep, and with just half an hour to pack their bags, the cautious family have a few concerns.
I'm thinking more about like going to the toilet and washing my hair, having a shower.
I doubt there'll be any maid service. Maybe they'll look after us in their own special way.
I'm sure this is going to be a bit full on. My heart's going like this at the moment.
The Brooks family haven't travelled light. They've got over 80 kilos of luggage between them.
We don't have a car.
Okay.
So
you have to carry everything up there.
You have to carry everything, okay?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You made me pack this case.
Normally on holiday, it's all taxis and bellboys for the Brooks.
Are you having a laugh?
But now they're with the Maasai, they're going to have to lug their own luggage miles up and down dirt tracks to get to the village.
I'm wearing the wrong shoes for this, guys.
We drive everywhere.
Drive everywhere?
Yeah, at home we drive everywhere.
Not being funny, I'll walk there, Mum. I'll walk there, I don't mind, but I just don't want to pull this the whole way.
Oh, it's all slippery now, it's all muddy. Fucking hell.
18 minutes in, and the Brooks family are almost at breaking point.
It wouldn't be so bad walking if you didn't have to carry a case.
You see, a little young boy, 4 years old, can walk. But somebody 20, 27, he cannot be able to. They need to do more exercise.
Yeah?
After 5 miles, the Brooks can't take it anymore. So the Maasai decide to call them a cab.
It's heavy.
It's not going to all fit in.
They can't walk like us. We are very strong. Yeah, I like that.
Oh my God, we're going to be staying
In the wild.
in the wild.
I'm trying not to think about it, really. I'll just wait till I get there.
Hey! Hi! Welcome, very good. This is my home.
Once the Maasai have caught up, it's time to show the Brits around Nkareri village, where they will be living for the rest of the week.
Mind your head, guys.
A privilege no tourist has had before. Ben has even spent the last 3 months building them a cosy mud hut.
So this is your house. This is just a special house we made for you.
Oh, thank you. You made this for us.
So please, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
So this is Mama's bed.
That's lovely, thank you.
And this is
Morgan.
Morgan.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
And really, don't forget this is
A fire.
Oh, okay.
Fireplace.
To make them feel more at home, he's even made them a Western-style toilet.
This is the toilet.
That's where he does the toilet.
You can just...
Not terribly private.
Your life at home.
It's like walking into a farm where you keep the animals without it sounding rude.
My biggest fear is being eaten by a lion. I'm petrified, actually. I'm really scared.
2-week holiday. Yeah.
The luxury-loving Brooks family have just had their 5-star holiday hijacked by a Maasai tribe who want them to experience the real Kenya. It's early morning and the Brooks have just spent their first night in a mud hut, a world apart from their usual 5-star luxury. And they have a few house guests.
Don't tread on them. Did you tread on it?
No.
There's loads. Big, long pincers.
Oh, my God.
The toilet's also proving a challenge.
Come on. I can't get back up.
Do you need a hand? If you can't get back up, what's going to happen to me?
And instead of being brought breakfast in bed, they'll be making breakfast Maasai style.
So just come.
The Maasai are completely self-sufficient, and they rely on their sacred cows to provide them with their main staple diet, milk. Every morning the cows are milked by the Maasai women. And Ben's wife, Nasirian, is keen to get the women involved.
Might scare it.
So the cows don't sniff them out, the Brits are wearing traditional shuka sheets that wrap around the body. The Maasai wear red to symbolise power.
She's putting it really hard.
Yeah, I think you have to pull quite hard. You won't hurt her.
I can't do it. I don't want to hurt her. You try.
Work hard, please. No, I'm really nothing.
It's not...
I'm not good at this.
Tracy and Morgan aren't used to udders, but this is woman's work, so Joe and Ollie can stand back and relax.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've never done it before.
You have to try.
I'll try again.
Go on, have another go.
No milk coming out?
No. Don't want to hurt her. I can't do that.
But after 10 minutes of work, it's all too much for Morgan, who retreats back to the hut.
It's harder than it looks.
It is harder. Not used to them.
This morning I just feel really weak. Because I didn't sleep last night. It was horrible. There was cockroaches everywhere.
My sister's having a bit of a hissy fit today. You know, I do feel for her. You know, some people have a better tolerance than other people, but my sister's, you know, she's finding it a bit difficult.
It's not nice having flies on you. It's not nice having cockroaches in your bed. It's not particularly nice staying in a house made of poo.
Really, cockroaches are just friends. They're just normal animals like one you saw in the park. So they are very small. They don't able to stay in bushes. They just come and stay with us. They are friendly.
I don't think this is an experience at all. I think I can do this at home. You can
sleep in mud huts at home.
I could sit in my garden and sleep.
Well, that's just pathetic.
Well, it's not. It's the same thing.
It's obviously not quite the same.
I think you're being ridiculous.
But this is
a completely different lifestyle.
Why is it? You can do this at home in a farm.
No, you can, but we don't, because it's not
These
the
people
same
don't.
climate, it's not the same anything. It's a different way of living.
To survive out here, the Maasai have to use everything on their doorstep. Ben wants the Brits to forget about their Western comforts where they have everything at their disposal and embrace a culture that fends for itself.
I like them to do everything that we are doing. And so you need more practice.
Cows are not only useful for milk, they're also useful for something else they produce. The people of Nkareri have built a machine to turn cow dung into fuel. They've created eco-friendly dung briquettes, and they plan to sell them to the luxury lodges to make money for the village.
The briquettes are a mixture of leaves and cow dung, and they sell to the lodge. They use it for fire.
All right.
Yeah, instead of going and cut trees, going and collect woods in the bush.
That's what you mean, because
At home, we have something called a briquette.
Wow, yeah.
And we use it maybe if we make a barbecue or something.
Yeah.
Yet again, it's a woman's job.
Will you do?
Not with my hands. I can't. I'm sorry.
The dry one put in there.
I don't want to touch it, Ben.
Mo's having a bad day. I think she's close to giving up.
But what Morgan doesn't realise is that it's the job of the women to do all manual labour, including cooking, cleaning and tending to all domestic chores. And it's the job of the men to herd the animals and protect the village from predators. To do that, boys much younger than Joe and Ollie take part in an initiation ceremony. They normally have to survive in the wilderness to prove their warrior status.
I'm walking through a forest with a group of Maasai warriors with bow and arrow in my hand that I don't have a clue how to use it. Very surreal.
But these boys won't be expected to fend for themselves. They're being shown some of the secrets of survival, a sight most safari tourists don't get to see.
This is one of the big ceremonial tree. When you hit this tree, you find some milk coming out of it.
What actually is it? Obviously, it's not milk. Or is it something that looks like milk?
It's milk. Do you see the milk?
The sap from the tree is often used as a substitute for water.
When a drought comes, people sometimes will drink this milk and survive until the rain comes. So it's a good tree, ceremonial tree.
It's very important.
Sure, very important. That's why we say this forest is for ceremony, and it is a sacred forest. We don't bring everybody here, only our friends.
This is an experience that not many people will be able to have, and feel quite privileged that the Maasai have allowed us to come out with them. Usually the only times I go out of the hotel would be to get pissed on a night out or something, but there's so much more out there.
In the Maasai tradition, another rite of passage for young men includes circumcision. But luckily for the boys, the only initiation they have to get involved in is getting to grips with Maasai weaponry.
This is a field for training for young boys, young warriors, to be graduated to be warriors.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So please.
But will self-confessed mummy's boy Joe be able to man up?
Up.
Why is it not going straight?
I don't know.
Well, I broke it.
Is that better?
Really? No. I see. Woo.
Could I beat a lion?
Kill a lion?
Could I kill a lion? Am I good enough to kill a lion?
Your training is good, but not now to a position of killing anything.
Morgan is struggling with living in the Maasai hut and is tired out.
I can't cope at the moment. I can't handle staying here again. I want to go to the toilet in a toilet, not a hole. And there's cockroaches crawling over everywhere. It's so different. I'm staying in a hut made of poo, and I just can't do it.
Hey.
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Hi. Just wanted to speak with you very quickly. I'm not feeling very well today, so I'm going to go and stay in a hotel. I just wanted to let you know and say sorry, really.
How do you feel if you leave your family and you go
I'm
home?
sad to leave my family, but I just need a good night's sleep. Okay?
Okay, I think it's
Is
fine.
that
It's
okay?
good, it's good. Yeah.
Thank you,
You
Ben.
can go.
Thank you.
Nice journey.
Oh, thank you very much. See you later. Be good. Look after Mum.
Oh.
I'll see you later.
All right, love you. Mwah.
Maasai life is hard. And she's found that it's hard. To leave your family, you go alone. It seems that it's not good. But, you know, that's not our custom. But it's their custom and I don't understand.
Morgan's left Nkareri village and her Maasai adventure. While Morgan's back in luxury, the rest of the family are waking up to their third morning in the remote Masai Mara. Most Maasai don't have the luxury of a toothbrush or toothpaste, so Ben's showing the Brits the Maasai way of oral hygiene using sugarcane to make a chewing stick.
Feels like horseradish on your mouth, doesn't it?
It actually does.
Today,
Yes.
I would like you to have another different experience,
Okay.
whereby I just like to allow you to go one of the lodges.
In high season, Bateleur Camp and sister camp Kichwa Tembo employ over 200 local people, including local Maasai. This is where the Brits began their holiday and where Morgan is relaxing now. The Brooks are going back, but this time it's not to relax. They will be put to work to see what the staff do to meet holidaymakers' demands.
I'm Renson.
And I'm Ollie.
Hi. Molly?
Ollie.
Sorry.
Ollie, I'm Renson.
Tracy, nice to meet you.
So please take note, do as he shows you to do, and cooperate.
The camp has 18 luxury tents accommodating 2 guests each. The staff work 7 days a week for 60 consecutive days before they have a day off.
And then for the boys, it's your turn to make the bed. Do you know how to make the bed?
Definitely. Is there a special way of doing it?
The Kenyans earn a good average wage of around £3 per day. For Joe and Ollie, who click their fingers for fresh towels and beer, will working behind the scenes of luxury be an eye-opening experience?
Who said you could sit down? They've never washed the toilet.
It's a woman's job.
So you don't want to clean your toilet because you want your mum to clean?
Exactly.
Something to clean it or not?
No, this...
It's okay.
That was the first time I ever cleaned a toilet. And the last.
Yeah, try to use some force.
Bit around the rim area.
You're natural.
After the first room, I was like, well done. Then you just got to go do it again and again, and to every room, and make sure every room is spotless. I wouldn't like to do it myself. I wouldn't call it riveting.
This may not seem riveting for Joe, but it's a good job for the Kenyans. Will visiting the staff quarters give Joe a reality check?
Each room has 2 people sharing.
How many people, how many staff are staying here at the moment?
Yeah, about 200.
About 200?
About 200.
Your job is to make sure that the guests' rooms are perfect and spotless, and their rooms, I mean, they're amazing, aren't they? And then obviously you come back here, it's not as great. Do you ever get? I mean, are you jealous that maybe you want to sleep in them rooms?
Yeah. We don't feel anything. It is just like normal. It's just like normal. Maybe I don't know because we are used to.
Yeah. Do you work 7 days?
Every day for 2 months. You see, by the end of the 2 months, you say, oh, I
You are
need to
very
go
tired.
home.
Yeah, you're very tired.
You know, it's just quite shocking. They've got so many staff there that just live behind, just literally live behind a hotel. It's like you walk through one door and it's walking into a different world. It's amazing.
There are easy ways to be a responsible tourist in Kenya. Reuse the same towel to save water, tip the staff, support the local community, and respect the land by observing wildlife from a distance. Living the Maasai life is having a profound effect on Joe.
They're trying to put on a performance for us. Like, I don't know why it's got me so upset. They've got flies going all around them, up their nose and in their mouths, but they just don't care. They're just so happy. Why do I moan? Why do I get angry about such trivial little things in my life when there's these people that have got so much worse but are so much happier than I am?
4 days ago, the Brooks family's luxurious holiday was hijacked by a local Maasai tribe who want the Brits to discover the real Kenya and learn about Maasai life. But being away from the high life has not been easy for the Brooks.
I'm staying in a hut made of poo.
Not with my hands. I can't.
And 2 days ago, daughter Morgan left. After spending 3 nights in a mud hut, even Mum Tracy's feeling the strain.
I want to go out and spend time with these people. I've got a million questions I want to ask them and I want to know about them. And when you feel down like this, you actually get to the point where you don't give a shit anymore and you just want to stay in the bed. Because I feel so low. I just want to cry all the time. I feel awful.
But Tracy should wipe away her tears as there's good news. Being away from the wilderness has given Morgan time to reflect.
I don't think I've given it a proper chance. I really want to give it a go, and if my family can do it, then I can do it as well.
And the prodigal daughter returns.
Hello! You all right? How are you? I'm okay. Wow. Ooh, how are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
I'm glad to be back. I'm feeling a lot better now, Ben.
Yeah, you're welcome back home. We are very happy to see her back because we miss her. Really, it is now part of my family because we are sharing everything. We are the same people, except their skin really is... We are the same people.
Now Morgan's back, Ben wants her to understand why it's so important to hear the Maasai's plight. The tribe used to roam free across the Mara, but the growth of tourism has meant more hotels which want the best spots for their guests. The land available to the Maasai has decreased, and 8 years ago Ben's whole village had to move up the hill to where they are now.
We used to have our village down there. See, by the road there?
Mm-hmm.
Tourism sometimes is good and sometimes it's bad. If it can actually cause you to lose your land because you find some greedy people who like to benefit their pockets, and it means they care
more about
pockets more than they care people.
I see.
It's not good.
I can't believe I stay home. It's like a catch-22 situation, really, because the Maasai people want the tourists to come to help their community, yet it's the tourist areas that have taken away their home. So it's like, what do you do?
Moving the village has had further consequences. The tribe are much further away from water. Twice a day, the Maasai walk 6 miles to collect water from their nearest supply.
See, at home, I don't do a lot of walking. We don't have to go and get water like this.
We walk to the kitchen.
Yeah, we walk to our kitchen.
Yes.
and turn on our tap, and then the water just comes out.
The tiny well is a bit of a shock for Morgan and Joe.
I thought it was going to be like a river.
I thought it was a river, yeah.
This is like, is it a well?
It's man-made, doesn't it?
It looks really dirty.
They walk all this way for this.
Oh, jeez.
We're in this hotel. This hotel has clean running water that you can get on request whenever you want. They seem to have an endless supply of water. These guys walk to a small well to get a few buckets of water, and it's a half an hour to 45-minute walk. It's crazy.
This just makes me not want to moan ever again. We have it so much easier than them.
Good access to a water supply is something both hotels and the Maasai need. But with more hotels leasing more and more land, it's the Maasai villagers who often end up losing out. With the average shower using 35 litres of water and 8 litres being used in every toilet flush, that's at least 70 litres of water a day going down the drain for every tourist. Being an eco-friendly tourist and using water wisely is possible. The Subira House Hotel uses a toilet system that doesn't need water, and the Kitsch Camp uses buckets of water with a shower attachment at the bottom. The staff will fill the buckets, but ask the guests to limit their water consumption. The water containers can weigh up to 30 kilos.
Oh, it's going to pull my neck off.
But Morgan's keen to prove to herself and the tribe that she can embrace their remote way of life.
Trying. It hurts.
Chivalrous Joe gives the women a hand.
I felt obliged that I should offer to help out because that's the way that we do it in England. This is very uncomfortable and very heavy.
Despite the heavy weight, Morgan's determined not to be defeated and even makes it back to the village before most of the Maasai.
Thank you very much. You did very, very, very good. Now you are gaining more energy.
I'm getting strong.
Yeah. Today you did very good.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been a real transformation for Morgan. But some things never change.
Oh. Mum.
What?
Oh. There's 2 in here.
Take it back to the hotel. We're cockroach free over here.
Where's the other one? 1, 2, 3.
In recent times, making a living has been a real struggle for the tribes. Even though the Maasai are one of the iconic symbols of Kenya, they have felt exploited by the tourist industry. In the past, when tourists have visited Nkareri village, it was the tour operators who would take a fee. But the Maasai fought back. They now have a system whereby the local lodges bring tourists to visit at least 4 times a week, and together they make sure the Maasai directly profit from this. Nowadays, a charge of £10 for each visitor has brought much-needed income into the whole community.
Put the colours of beads that you like.
On each one?
Yeah, on each.
God, this is tricky.
Yeah.
Jakil, the village teacher, is showing Morgan and Tracy how to make the finishing touches to the famous intricate beadwork.
With things like this or like this, how long does this take you to make?
Okay, this one it will take a long time, like 1 month.
1 month.
Estate agent Morgan is putting her sales patter to work to bring in some money for the village.
I just really wanted you guys to know how important it is that you're here now and how important it is for the Maasai people that like tourists come to their village and you know buy their things here rather than going out and just going, oh yeah, I got this from Kenya, you know, oh, who made it, you know. Where did the money go after you bought it? At least here, you know where your money's going. It's going to these people, it's not going anywhere else.
Morgan's helped make one sale, but the next customer is determined to drive a hard bargain.
How much for this one?
400.
400?
Yeah.
Or maybe I can get two. What about two for 500? It's okay?
It's okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I saw someone trying to haggle for a bracelet.
Over about $50.
Yeah, like over nothing, like where it doesn't mean anything to them. Whereas to these people, to the Maasai people, that money could buy some medicine. That could save a cow.
What Morgan doesn't understand is that bartering is a part of everyday life in Kenya, and everyone does it. And with around 30 visitors and Morgan's sales, it's been a good day for the village. They've raised over £300. Day trips to villages are one way to experience Kenya, but there are other ways to get in touch with the real country. Walking holidays offer the chance of a personally guided tour and the opportunity to experience the bush with a local expert. And horseback safaris can give a completely different perspective of the savannah and the opportunity to really get amongst the wildlife. But for the ultimate experience, for £250, taking a hot air balloon across the Masai Mara affords the perfect view of all the animals you can imagine. Another delight of Kenya that the Brooks would never see staying in the cocoon of their hotel is the local village school.
Yay! Thank you very much, that was lovely.
Ben wants to show them how tourism has had a positive impact on the Maasai. The money visitors bring in mean that Nkareri village has been able to build a school, employ a teacher and give education to hundreds of Maasai children.
Elephant, elephant. Elephant, elephant. Go to your bush. Go to your bush.
Everyone here wants the children to have a good education. They've got their Maasai language, they learn Swahili and they learn English as well. MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there.
While Morgan teaches English,
Everywhere a moo-moo.
the boys are discovering the international language of football.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Morgan.
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 I'm glad I'm not just been a tourist here. I'm glad I've got to live it properly rather than just going to a nice hotel, sitting by a nice pool, drinking nice drinks, eating nice food. I'm so glad that I got to experience the proper Kenya.
I would never have, dreamed of having, this full experience. Really, I would have been, originally I would have been happy staying in that hotel, just not really knowing what was going on outside of it. And now I know, and I've had this experience. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I found it hard at the beginning, but I don't care about all that anymore. It's just all about this, and this is the main reason why anyone should come to places like this, to Kenya. Not to be pampered 24/7. It's about this.
For the last 5 days, the Brooks have been living in Nkareri village with a Maasai tribe. For a family who are used to life's little luxuries, living in a mud hut has not been easy.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow, the Brooks will fly home. But before they do, Ben wants to know what impact the week has had on them by finding out if they'd like to spend one last night with the tribe or go back to the lodge.
When you leave, I feel very sad. And if you leave tomorrow, I'll be very happy. It's not a force to say that you must to stay. No.
The rooms are booked back at the 5-star lodge. If they want to go back, they just need to say the word.
Tomorrow we have to get a plane in the afternoon, and then we have to get another plane tomorrow evening. So we're travelling for nearly 2 days. And I want the children and myself to be able to have a good night's sleep and be fresh for the very long journey that we have.
Boys,
Speak honestly, because it's
I'm
your
making
only
a decision.
It's only your
I'm
only
doing,
opportunity.
yeah, whatever my mum does.
I'm so sorry.
Living like the Maasai has been a complete culture shock for the Western family, and Tracy's decided to spend her last night in the hotel, and her children follow.
They are too tired, I believe. To Lala Salama and see them morning.
I'm actually punch drunk from exhaustion. It feels nice to be back, but sad.
Back in opulence, Joe is feeling guilty.
Like my head's all over the place. I feel really awkward, and I've come in the room, and immediately I'm thinking, who the hell has made my bed? Who's like made this room so perfect? In a way, I'm very, very happy that I've got to do this again before I go. But I'm very sad that, that it's because I'm just thinking about all the people that are behind it.
The family may not have stayed, but the Maasai believe they have learnt from the experience, so want to give them a traditional tribal send-off.
Thank you, Nasirian.
You're going to hunt some little cats in the England.
Thank you. So when you go for your long walk. Thank you, Nasirian. Thank you.
Ben has laid on a celebratory feast of roasted goat.
Ben says we're part of his family now, so you'll never forget this, ever. It just means so much more. I'd rather eat off the floor on a tree than
I was
what's this,
wondering about the
toothpick?
toothpick.
Thank you. Thank you. We've even had...
You read my mind.
We've even had our own toothpicks carved for us. Thank you, Ben.
Look at that.
I'm a warrior, and I've eaten goat, so I think my Maasai's.
Anyone can immerse themselves in Maasai life and learn about a tribe whose traditions have changed little for hundreds of years. For as little as £15 a night, tourists can stay in the very same hut as the Brooks family in Nkareri village and meet Ben and his family. Or there's Base Camp Masai Mara, a beautiful eco-lodge reliant on solar power that directly supports local community projects. And for a truly unforgettable African experience, for £174 a day, it's possible to sail to Lamu, a beautiful island off the Kenyan coast. Before they say goodbye, the elders want to give the Brooks a blessing with an age-old Maasai naming ceremony.
You know, you have memories from a holiday. You have photos from a holiday that you might look at once or twice, that I'm going to be showing people these pictures for the rest of my life.
I wouldn't change this experience for the world. I've learnt that I'm a bit stronger than I thought I was. The water that day, that was hard. Just tried to push myself as hard as I could go, really.
Say hi to our friends.
I've not cried at something for about 10 years, and if I did, it wouldn't have been in front of anyone. I tried to hold back my emotions, but it was just impossible. I haven't ever thought about, what is going what is going on in all over the world. You know, I've only just really cared about what's going on in my life.
We'll never forget.
Yes, soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I hope that they've learned a lot and they'll go and tell their friends that they have received another different knowledge from local people in Kenya, in Maasai, especially in Maasai villages.
Bye.